Okay, now we are coming to the chapter 10, managing risk and position sizing in day trading. If you are very new to it, then please focus here. Strategies are over now. Now we are coming to the money management or risk management, which is also important in trading. Strategy itself is not very important. Important is risk management, position sizing, and also trading psychology. Okay, this is the book. I don't know how many of you read this book called Market Wizards. One of the famous book ever written on trading by Jack Schwazer. He has written this book. In this book, what you will see in this book, you'll see interview with top traders. This book is not just about strategies. This book is more about interview with top traders of the world. This book contains interview with the top traders of the world. What the special you'll see in this book, you see in this book, every trader have different strategies. And there is no magic strategy or magic indicator. Only reason they are successful because of good understanding of risk management and discipline in trading. So there are many successful traders. They have shared their strategies, how they trade everything. Everything there in the book. But you see that every trader have different strategies. Not that same strategy used by all the traders. Still they're successful. Why? Because they have good understanding of risk management and discipline in trading. So risk management is equally important as having a winning strategy. So that's why I keep saying that strategy alone is not important. You have to have a good risk management skills. So that's why focus on risk management if you want to become a good trader. What is risk management? Risk management will ensure that you never bet beyond your capacity. That means you will not gamble in market. Just like whatever you feel like, you will not gamble it. Risk is inevitable in trading. Remember, just like any other sports, like any other sport, in trading also risk is there. Okay, don't come to the market if you think that you don't want risk. But the best part is amount of risk can be controlled. So that is the best part. For example, if you go to casino and if you bet 10,000 rupees, and what happens? Either it can double or it can become zero, right? There is no control. If you go and buy a lottery ticket, 100 rupees, what will happen? Either you will win the lottery ticket or 100 rupees will become zero. But in trading, it's not like that. Trading, you can control it. For example, if you trade with 10,000 rupees, you can decide, I will risk only 1,000 rupees out of my 10,000 rupees. Okay, or I risk only 500 rupees. So that you can decide. That means you have that control on your hand. No risk management and position sizing skills, you can control. Okay, you can decide before, I have 10,000 rupees and my risk is 1,000, or I have 10,000 rupees, my risk is 500 rupees. That means even though your trade fails, your risk loss is only 500. That means still you can keep 9,500. Okay, so that you can control. That is the best part of trade, and that is exactly what risk management does. It tells you how much to bet on given trade, and that bet size is called position size, and that bet size is called much you have to bet, right? You need to know how much you can bet. You can't bet, okay, I have 1 lakh rupees, so let me put all 1 lakh rupees in trading. I have 2 lakh rupees, let me put all 2 lakh. No, it will tell you how much you have to bet. And risk management is probably only holy grail in trading. People keep searching for holy grail strategies. Stop searching for holy grail strategies. Holy grail is not there in the strategy. Holy grail is there in the risk management skills. Why? Because one can be a profitable trader even with a win rate of 50% or even 40% rate with the 1:3 risk reward. If you have 1:3 risk reward, even 40% win rate can make you good profitable trader. If you have 1:2 risk reward, 50% win rate can make you profitable trader. Risk reward is very important in trading to stay profitable. Now let us look at this slide. This slide will tell you that you have taken a 20 trades in a month. Out of that, 50% is the win rate. What is the 50% win rate? That means you win 10 times and you lose 10 times. That is the 50% win. What is the risk reward you are following? 1:2. That means whenever you win 2%. And whenever you lose 1%. Whenever you win 2%. So 2% into 10 trade, how much? 20%. So whenever you lose 1%. 1% into 10, 10%. So 20 minus 10, how much? 10%. So that is the return you can expect per month having a 50% win. So can you see that? 50% win rate can help you to generate 10% return per month. So that means how much your fixed deposit will give you in the bank. It will give you 6%, 7%, 8% in a year. In trading, you can generate 10% return per month. That also 50% win rate, not about 90%, 99%, 100%. Only 50%. That means 50-50. 50 times your target hits, 50 times your stop loss hits. Still, you can generate the profit. So that is what risk reward is. Holy grail in trade. Now, 40% win rate. What about the 40%? Risk reward is same, 1:2. 8 times your profit target hits, 12 times your stop loss. That means more than profit, your stop loss hits. More than profit, your stop loss hits most of the time. And how much you make? You make 16% because 8 times only your profit target. 12 times your stop loss hit. So how much you lost? 12%. 16% minus 12%, still you are in positive. Can you see that? Still you are at 4% return per month. Though it's not a huge profit, but break even is better than losing your money, right? So you can see that though your stop losses hits more than your profit, but still end of the month you are ending with a small profit, right? That is what the risk reward guys. So that's why I keep saying my new students that don't worry about the accuracy. What can help you trading is the risk reward. Focus on 50% win rate, that's it. And every trade, keep 1:2 risk reward. And that can make you profitable trader in stock market. Now, what is the stop loss? Stop loss is essentially the difference between your entry price and level at which you will exit your trade if it goes against you. You enter an option at the price of 350. You look at the charts and decide to exit if it falls below 320. Then your stop loss is 30 points. So suppose option, you're trading an option, 350 you enter, and you think that Trade fails, I'll exit at 320. So what's your stop loss? When you multiply that stop loss with the quantity of stock that you're trading, you get total risk of total potential loss per trade in terms of rupees. For example, 30 rupees, and if you take 100 units, how much you loss? 3,000. So maximum loss will be 3,000. Same time, if you take 50-point stop loss, then your risk will be 5,000. So that is what stop loss in trading. Stop loss should not be based on your mood or just random numbers, but it should be based on technicals like support, resistance, etc. Okay, that we have discussed in the strategies, right? Where you have to keep stop loss everything. So don't trade based on your whims and fancy. Don't trade based on your mood. Don't keep stop loss based on random numbers. Stop loss should be based on some technical and as per the risk management and position sizing. Stop loss is normal in trading. There is no shame in it. Okay, if your stop loss hits, doesn't mean that you are a loser. Everybody stop loss hits. Number one trader in the world, even his stop loss hits. So it is a part and parcel of trader's life. So don't get upset. Don't feel shame that your stop loss hit. It's part and parcel life of every trader. Recovering from drawdowns. This is what eye opener for many of you. Drawdown can cause huge emotional damage and can dent your confidence. Drawdowns means what? Drawdowns mean if you have a 2 lakh capital trading account and within 2 months, 2 lakh has come to 1 lakh. That is the drawdown. How much you lost? You lost 50% of your capital. The bigger the drawdown, the larger will have to be your profit from the new trades to get you back even to normal. In percentage terms, to recover from 50% loss, you'll have to gain 100% return just to bring you to the neutral level. Suppose you are trading with 2 lakh capital and your 2 lakh has become 1 lakh because 1 lakh rupees you lost in market. What is the drawdown? Drawdown is 50%. Now come back to 2 lakhs from 1 lakh. You know that how much you want return? 100%. You lost only 50%, but to come back to your original 2 lakh capital, you have to generate another 100%. Why? Because 2 lakh became 1 lakh, right? Now, if you make 50%, 1 lakh will become 1.5 lakhs. It will not become 2 lakhs, right? So you have to generate double of this to come back to 2 lakhs. So that's why you know that bigger the drawdown, bigger the return or recovery required to break even, come to break even. Look at this. So that's why 50% you need to have the return of 100%. If you lost 60% of your capital to come back to even neutral level, how much return you need? 150%. If you lost 70% capital, look at this. So that's what I said. If a stock goes down by 50%, again goes up to 50%, you're still down by 25%. So that is what moral of the story is, that controlling the damage and limiting losses by keeping stop loss is far better than running after recoveries. And most of the people who contact me for the webinar training and all this, their only question is, sir, I lost this much money, that much money. How to recover my money? How to recover my capital? They would not have been in this position had they traded with strict stop loss by not losing more than 1% of your capital, right? In trading, there is an option where you can control the risk, right? It's not that if you come with 2 lakh rupees, it is not that immediately next trade 2 lakh becomes zero. If you don't keep stop losses, it can become zero. But if you keep stop loss, if you follow risk management, then you can decide, okay, 2 lakh is my capital. I will risk only 2,000 rupees or 4,000 rupees. So that is why, guys, don't try to win every trade. Don't fight with the market. Focus on limiting your losses, controlling your losses. Because bigger the drawdown, bigger the returns or recovery required to come to break even. Now we discuss about the position size. Position sizing is knowing how many shares lots you have to buy before taking a trade. How much you have to bet before taking a trade, right? Position size will change accordingly. Smaller the stop loss, bigger be your position, and bigger the stop loss, smaller should be your position. So whenever you have a bigger stop loss, reduce your position. When your stop loss is smaller, then you can increase the position. How to calculate position sizing? First, calculate your total trading capital. What is your total trading capital? Then determine your risk per trade. How much? I would say don't risk more than 1% of your capital. Suppose if your capital is 2 lakhs and risk per trade is 1%, that is 2,000 rupees. So maximum loss 2,000 if stop loss hits. It should be 2,000 in every trade. Trade in such a way that if your stop loss hits, you lose only 2,000 rupees. And this is the formula for position sizing. Percentage of risk per trade into capital divided by risk per trade. Suppose Bank Nifty trading at 30,200 and you want to go long and you want to buy Bank Nifty future. Bank Nifty trading at 30,200, your stop loss is 30,160. How much is your risk? 40 points. What is your target? For 80 points from 30,200, 30,280, right? So your risk is 40 points, your reward is 80 points. So what is the risk reward? 1:2. So what is the formula? 1% of 2 lakh is 2,000 rupees. What is the stop loss? 40 points. 2,000 divided by 40, how much? 50. So how much you have to buy Bank Nifty? 2 lots. That is the 50 units. So from next trade onwards, if you are trading with 2 lakh capital and your risk is 40 points in future or options, then you can trade only with 2 lots. That will limit your risk to 1% of your capital. So this is the pure mathematics. You may have different capital for everybody. So you have to do the calculation with this formula and see how much you can trade in Nifty Bank. Now we are coming to the 5 rules of risk management. And the first rule is the 1%. What is the 1% rule? 1% rule is risk not more than 1% of your capital in each trade. Come what may, decide that it is 1% only. 2 lakh rupees mean 2,000 rupees. 5 lakh rupees your capital, 5,000 rupees. Trade in such a way that you will not lose more than 1,000 rupees in a single trade. Have a stop loss in each and every. However good setup it looks like, but don't trade without stop loss. And stop loss should be in the system, not a mental stop. Many people say that I don't keep stop loss in the system, I keep a mental stop loss. That is the biggest mistake. Suddenly there can be big move upside or downside, and by the time you enter your stop loss, your loss can be bigger. Okay, so it should be in the system. And maximum, how much I said? 1% of your capital. Never average to your losing position. That is the biggest mistake many people do. Suppose they take a trade at 200 rupees and they initially decide my stop loss is 180, and market comes down. They remove the stop loss and keep it 150. Market comes down, they remove the stop loss and they will buy here. Market will come down, they will buy here, and that is called averaging your losing position because you are not comfortable taking your stop loss. right? Initially, you thought you'll keep stop loss, but the price started coming down. You started getting panic and you removed your stop loss and started again buying. That is called averaging it. Biggest mistake, right? And finally, when market started going down, finally you took your loss. You ended with a huge loss. Had you followed your stop loss, your loss was only this much. But since you didn't follow stop loss, you had a huge loss. Have a daily limit loss of say maximum 2% of your capital. So that means 1% per trade. Okay. So that means you can't take more than 2 trades per day. First trade hit your stop loss, you lost 1%. Second trade hit your stop loss, another 1%. Total, how much you lost? 2%. Per day limit loss is maximum 2%. Have a daily limit on your loss. If risk is more than 1% trade, if you took 2 trades, both hit your stop loss, you are done for the day. No more trades for the day. But many people, what they do, they get upset that, oh, from morning my both stop loss hit. I have to recover my money. I have to fight with the market. I have to take back my money. And by the time market closed 3:30, they see that initially loss was only 2% of the capital. Because of the fighting with the market, they ended with losing 5% or 10% of capital. That is what happens with many people because they are not disciplined. They don't follow risk management rule. Have a strict risk reward of 1:2 per trade. More than win rate, focus on risk reward. So that I've been saying, don't focus on accuracy, win rate, and all this. Focus on the risk reward. If risk reward is 1:2 and your win rate at least 50% of the time, you are guaranteed to be a profitable trader. Pure mathematics. It's not a probability. It's a certainty. Risk reward is a certainty. Strategy is a probability. Risk reward, 50% win rate, 1:2 risk reward. You are guaranteed to be a profitable trader. So that's the end of risk management and position sizing, guys. Now we are going to next one, that is the trading psychology. Okay, now we are coming to the chapter 11, the most important chapter of this webinar, that is trading psychology and ways to control emotion in trading. This is one of my favorite quotes. I read it somewhere. That is, you need to master your mind before you can master the markets. So before mastering the market, master your mind. Learn how to control emotion because trading psychology is most important in trading. So that is nothing but mastering your mind. So you need to master your mind before you can master the markets. Here I'm going to discuss some of the harsh facts. See, trading is a very unique profession. In all other professions, people work and earn, right? You have to work 9 to 6 job and at the end of the month, you will get your salary. But in trading, money works for you and earn for you. So in trading, money works for you and earn for you. That means here, money works for you. So here in trading, money works for you and earn for you. Trading is for those who are willing to accept risk. So trading is only for people who are ready to accept risk. The only way to have a zero risk is by staying away from the market. If you think that I want some strategy which have no risk, then my advice is don't come to the market. Stay away from the market because there is nothing like risk-free strategy. There is a risk involved in stock market trading. But the best part is, as I said earlier, you can control the risk. Trading can be compared to adventure sports. Whether it's paragliding, parasailing, scuba diving, bungee jumping, trading also comes with the risk. And the best part is, as I said, it can be controlled. Trading also comes with the risk, but not like bungee jumping where if the rope gets cut, mean it's over. No. Trading, it can be controlled. So risk can be controlled in trading. So that's what I said earlier. Every trade before you take, you can decide how much you are ready to risk. As they say, there is no free lunch in life, so there is no risk-free trades in the market. The sooner you accept this, the quicker you can go. And I have seen improvement in my trading only after realizing that it's not possible to win in every trade. Stop loss is part of trading. Risk reward in trading psychology more important than just following strategy. Every trade have a 50% chance of winning or losing. After realizing that only I could see improvement in my trading. Otherwise, I was just like other novice traders who was always fighting with the market to make profit in every trade and losing every time. This is the importance of trading psychology in trading. Look at this cycle. What you can see here, blue is the trading psychology, green is risk management, and the yellow is strategy. So what you can see that trading success comprises of two important things. One is this and another is this. Strategy is only this much. So almost 50% of your success depends on trading psychology, guys. So this is where most of the people struggle. So that is where many people struggle on trading psychology. Successful traders are not successful because of some magic indicator, because they have the right mindset and discipline. That is why they're successful, not because of magic indicator. There's no magic indicator or magic strategy. Okay. Many new traders constantly search for holy grail strategy that can give winning trades all the time. Does it exist? No. There's no winning strategy which works all the time. So that's why don't focus on winning each and every time. There is no strategy which wins every time. That is why you have a stop loss. That's why risk management important. That's why position sizing important. So trading psychology and ways to control emotion. So these are the some things. If you want, you can take the printout and put it in your trading desk so that you'll remember every day. First, you have to unlearn before you learn. When you come to stock market trading, unlearn before you learn. What is that? As a kids, we are often told by teachers and parents to go trying until we succeed, right? What our teacher and parents said, don't give up, keep trying, keep fighting, keep trying, right? That's what we have been told. If you follow same method in trading, what you learned in your school days, then it's just a matter of time before you lose your all money in market. So that's why you should unlearn what you learned in your childhood. So here, fighting doesn't work. Not giving up doesn't work here. If the trade is not working, just take your stop loss and close the trade. Don't fight with the market. Use your stop loss and get out of it if the trade is not working. Don't go on trying to convert losing trade into winning trade. Don't give up, keep fighting doesn't work in trading. If it is not working, mean not working, just close the trade. So that is what you have to unlearn before you learn. Trade as per the rule, not on your emotion. Trade according to entry exit rule, never on your emotion like hope, greed, fear. If you take a long trade here and your take profit is here is the resistance and you decide a stop loss here, that's it. That is your rule. If trade comes here, stop loss hits, close the trade. If trade goes here, profit target hits, close the trade. So that is what you have to trade with the rule. Focus on following the rule, not on outcome of the trade. Once you take the trade, can you take market here because you take profit here? You can't do it, right? So outcome is not in your hand. So once you take the trade, keep your profit target, keep your stop loss. Your profit target hit and it can go like this, right? You don't know that. Or your profit target hits and it can reverse. Anything can happen, but you can't decide where market has to go, right? So that's why focus on rule. Don't trade with emotion. Market will not go up or down because you want to. Market is not your friend, neither your enemy. So don't have a strong bias that you are taking a long position. Now market has to go up because you are taking a long trade. Market doesn't go up and down because you want to. Market is not your friend, neither your enemy. Have a rule on number of trades per day, maximum 2, maximum loss per day, maximum 2% of your capital, and exit one stop loss. Don't keep fighting with the market. So don't fight with the market and accept that market is supreme. Remind yourself trading is a probability, not certainty. Any strategy can have a losing streak or any strategy can have a winning streak, like 4 to 5 losing streak or 4 to 5 winning streak. So never feel depressed or never feel overconfident. Winning streak, losing streak, part of trade. If your last 5 trades were losing trade, doesn't mean that 6th trade will be winning trade. Right? Many people think, oh, last 5 trades hit my stop loss trade. 6th trade has to be winning trade. No, it doesn't work like that. Your 6th trade also probability of 50-50. Suppose you toss a coin, 5 times it falls head, 6th time can you say it has to fall tail? No, right? 6th time also it will fall head or tail. Right? Market doesn't have memory. You know that your 5 stop loss hit, but does market knows that your 5 stop loss hit? Now I have to give him profit because last 5 times his stop loss hit. Let me give him profit. Market thinks like that. No, right? Market doesn't care about anybody. So 6th time also winning probability is 50-50. So don't have that kind of assumption that 5 times my stop loss hit, 6th time I have to make profit. No, it doesn't work like that. And vice versa. 5 times your profit target hit doesn't mean that 6th time your stop loss hit. No, 6th time also it's 50. You don't need to be right each and every time on the long run. You need to be right only 50% of the time. With 1:2 risk reward to stay profitable. So you can be 50% of the time, you can be right. And that we discussed enough of times. My only reason discussing it many times so that it